Lost Art of Fishing Stories, written by Andrew Cox. Get your copy today. Go to Amazon and search The Lost Art of Fishing Stories. The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. Preserving history, one veteran story at a time. Marine Corps League and Till Valhalla Project Ambassador. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast that's given a voice to our veterans. The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project, Veterans Voices. We are going to have a great episode for you today. We're having a fireside chat with a special guest and, of course, a couple of members of the crew. But before we get into the episode, are you enjoying the podcast? Make sure you go to the website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. Go check us out, see what we're all about. There are a couple of ways you can help support us here on the podcast. You can always go to the website. You can click on that one-time donation link. Heck, you can become a patron with a monthly donation. You can purchase some cool merchandise, or you can advertise right here on the podcast. A big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project out there doing amazing things. I keep telling everybody, go check them out. Even if you have checked them out, check them out again. But you can always find them at tillvalhallaproject.com. Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member. All right, here we are. We got some of the crew. We got our special guest here. Man, it's going to be a good one tonight. We'll start with Jim. Jim, how you been doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. The weather's getting warmer, so that's good.
Absolutely. I think here it's supposed to be in the 80s for Christmas. So we went from 40 something or 30. It was in the 30s and the 40s, and it's going to be in the 80s on Christmas. That's going to be crazy.
That's a Florida Christmas.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, how about you? How's things out on the West Coast?
Oh, the weather right now is pretty nice. We got a lot of fog in the mornings. I don't know where that's coming from. However, we're supposed to get some rain Christmas Eve and Christmas in the next couple days. So we're standing by for some inclement weather for Christmas.
Inclement weather, man. You won't even be able to go outside and grill. I don't know what you're going to do.
Oh, I can still grill.
Touche. All right, that's good. Well, heck, man, we got our special guest. This Chris Bryant. Man, I've heard about you once or twice, Chris. I've heard about your organization as well, and that's kind of what we're here going to talk about a little bit tonight. But how you doing, Chris?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I know you through Jim, and you and Jim have worked together, Jim with the Marine Corps League, and you with the Rocky II Veterans Foundation. And you guys have collaborated and done some things up in that area as well, which is pretty awesome. And I'm just excited to hear about what you guys got going on over there.
Yeah, we stay pretty busy on our end over here, and Jim helps us out a lot with the stuff that we do. So it's every day something different going on, and we schedule out as far as we can. But sometimes we fall into a double booking, and luckily right now we're on our a little bit of a downtime before we kick back up at the beginning of the year. So.
Right. Well, tell us a little bit about the organization, the foundation, and kind of what you guys do, what it's there for, and anything else that you want to share with us.
Yeah. So we started Rocky Top Veterans Foundation in 2020, right in the middle of COVID, where nobody could come out and do anything together. It was perfect timing on our part, I guess. But yeah, But we just like getting the veterans together. So our biggest thing we do is we focus on getting the veterans out into the community so they're not self-isolating themselves from everybody else. We create
Yeah.
events to get them out into the public so they're always coming out and interacting with the community and other veterans. And we just do that over and over again with dinner socials where we buy their dinners in the evenings every other week at different locations. We do baseball games. We do boat cruises. We do anything we can do to get the veterans out into society and not sitting at home by themselves and make them interact.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I mean, you've mentioned some pretty cool outing types of things that you got going on. And how many veterans would you say on a typical event, how many veterans will show up for that?
So on one of our dinner socials, we have called Pints with Patriots. We will get anywhere from about 25 on a slow night to we've had up to 72 veterans on a night.
Wow.
So we hit a pretty good scale depending on the location, whether it's cold outside, whether it's rainy. But
Right.
They come out. We have a pretty good following of it as well. So they pay attention to where we're at and where we're going to be doing our next one at.
Yeah. Now, and how big of an area are you covering down on?
So we say all of East Tennessee, and we're trying to get our footprint in each county. But right now we are in 8 different counties around the East Tennessee region, and hopefully spreading to more as this next year comes up. So
very nice. And now for the organization itself, you know, how many how big is the organization? How many volunteers, or how is it structured?
So we have a board. Our board's made up of veterans and non-veterans. We all have the same idea of what we want happening with the veterans and how we feel they should be treated and how we get them out and socialize them. But our volunteers, we have a pretty extensive volunteer list. And again, depending on what we're doing, will determine how many volunteers come out. So we could have 20 volunteers one night, or we could have 40 volunteers one time, just depending on what we've got going on.
Yeah, that's really cool. Now, Jim, he works with the Marine Corps League, but is he volunteering with you guys, or how does that work between the dynamic?
He absolutely volunteers with us. He comes out. One of the biggest things that we focus on is mental health and suicide prevention. And we have what we call Fire Team Tennessee, which is we do free suicide prevention classes. We teach the public and veterans how to identify somebody that's in crisis and how to talk that person into receiving the type of help that they need, and then give them the resources that they need. And Jim's been to probably, I don't know, Jim, how many have you been to? 10 or 12 of the classes? So
it's getting close.
Yeah, he is an integral part. He shows up. He is a role player with us. We do a lot of interactive scenarios in the class to make sure people understand how to actually talk and interact with people. Jim's a big help on that. So I see you showing your bracelet off here, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
But he's definitely an integral part of the team now. So
yeah. Well, I have to be a little biased. He's an integral part of our team as well. So
yeah,
he apparently wears many hats and does different things.
He does that. So.
Yeah. But how did you start working with the Marine Corps League? Was it with Jim, or how did that dynamic come about?
So I actually joined the Marine Corps League a few years back. I'm a Marine also, and then I kind of started doing this and got busy with the foundation and quit showing up to the meetings and let my membership lapse. And then met Jim, and he found out that I'd let it lapse, so he stayed on me and actually told on me. I talked to my wife behind my back to get my memberships caught up.
Nice. Hey, they got to do what they got to do, you know.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah. That's good. That's awesome. Oh man. Now, you're obviously a Marine, so tell us a little bit about your history. Like, tell us where you come from and your service and things of that nature.
Yeah. So I was born right here in Knoxville. Raised in Knoxville, moved to Lenore City in my high school year. After high school, I'd always wanted to join the military, just never did. And I didn't do it until I was 23. Actually, I went to work for the sheriff's office in Knox County and worked there for a year. met a guy that was in the Marines, talked to him, and that just solidified what I wanted to do. So I left there after a year, joined the military, and joined on January 1st of 97 and left for basic on January 21st of 97. So quick turnaround. Absolutely. Yeah. And loved it. Went through Paris Island, of course, then went security forces after School of Infantry.
Okay.
Machine gunner by trade, done some security forces. They figured out I learned I was a pretty good shooter, so they sent me to instructor school, and then from there I ended up back at Paris Island working weapons battalion, running the A line. So
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Pretty good. Didn't get to go overseas or anything, but served my time back on Paris Island. So.
Mm-hmm. And now you did 4 years?
I did 4 years in active, come home and did about 6 to 8 months in the reserve center down in Chattanooga.
Okay.
Before just me and those guys didn't get along real well, me coming off active duty and them just doing it once a month. And I was under no obligation, so I just kind of took my toys and went home.
Yeah. That's I was just interviewing a gentleman today, and he went reserve, and he said that whole dynamic for him, he was not a fan of the reserve and all that stuff. He did a stint on active duty for a little bit, and like deployment type of thing, and he was like, it's night and day for him. He was like, I can't do the weekend thing.
Yeah, it was really hard, especially for me coming from Paris Island, where everyone is on their A game all the time, and then going down there that weekend, and they're just joking around all the time and not taking their job serious. So it's hard to adjust to.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be a tough dynamic to be part of the I&I staff. Now, Mark, I don't know if you were ever on a staff. I don't think you were, but you probably know folks that were on it. That's got to be tough.
I know a lot of folks that were on it. Yep, definitely.
Yeah. What were some of the things that you've I guess the good and the bad that you've heard from it?
It is. It's see, they've got torn loyalties. Maybe loyalties isn't the correct word. Maybe priorities. They got distracted priorities. They have to show up on their time, of course, but they know they're only going to be there so long. They got to put an effort into it, but then they got to get back to their real world.
Right.
Whereas the staff that is their real world, is making sure these guys are, and these Marines are ready. And commanding officers of the reserves can have different opinions and expectations and intent. Yeah. So if the active duty, they can either work together real well, or it can be a clash.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I guess it's hit or miss on the different places or what have you. I mean, it's got to be a difficult place to lead from, being on the active duty side, I&I, and then I don't know. It just seems very difficult to me. So, Chris, give us some of the other things about the foundation. Talk to us about the positive results and the positive things that you've seen from that, and where you guys are going with it.
So it's probably the best thing that we get out of this, and Jim can attest to this. We meet the veterans where they're at, wherever they're at in their life and in their world. So we don't get a whole lot of pushback, but we do a lot of our functions will be at a bar or a brewery, but that's where the veterans are. And so we're hell-bent on meeting them where they're at. And probably the most positive thing we get to do is we're interacting with these veterans on a one-on-one basis. So I get to shake their hands. I get to look them in the eye. I get to tell them thank them for their service. And then I get to have real conversations with them. It's not like they're sending a check to an organization and they don't know where the money's going.
Right.
So that's the biggest thing for me is actually we're making an impact one veteran at a time locally, getting to talk to the individuals, building friendships, mentorships. I mean, it's just everlasting. It just continues to grow. And as far as where we're headed in the future, I mean, we're going to continue doing it just that way. We got a call the other day from a gentleman in Chattanooga trying to get me to bring our organization to Chattanooga because he sees what we're doing up here in this section of East Tennessee, and he wants it down there as well. So eventually, yeah, we'll move it statewide at some point in this journey that we're doing. But right now, we're still trying to beat East Tennessee into shape. So
it sounds like you're doing a pretty good job of it so far. So,
well, thank you.
Like a damn good job.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Jim, is there anything that you want to talk about Chris? I mean, we can talk about him if you want. Is there anything you want to say?
Well, Chris, no, one of the things that got me really willing to be involved with Rocket Dub is just the genuine sincerity of him and his wife. I mean, they're very good people on top of everything, and they literally go everywhere. And I try to go to most of those points for Patriots because we were out in Sweetwater one time, and Chris was out of town for training. His wife was there, and so this girl came up. This part of that, awareness. He was suicidal, so he was sitting at the end of the bar, and of course, I immediately went up to him and introduced myself, started talking to him, and so that's what he needed.
Yeah, very nice.
Things that happen like that all the time, all throughout these places we go. We get to meet individuals, and it's a good time.
Yeah,
It's
anything to help people get out of a rough spot, right? A hard time that they're having, and trying to steer them away from committing suicide or anything.
Yeah,
right.
And it's just talking to the guys. I mean, it's a lot of people want to try to throw a bunch of fancy stuff into it, but just talk to them. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Just have a conversation, and most of the time that conversation works out to the right way.
Yeah, very true. Very true. What is the saying? Laughter shared is laughter multiplied. Pain shared is pain divided. I wholeheartedly believe in that, and what you were saying is, one, you got to talk to somebody. In order to get that to happen, you've got to have those conversations.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not only the conversation that night. We do continually follow up with that person, and whether they come back to another event or not, I talk to people all the time. I just put them in my phone and reach out to them. They reach back out to me, and just goes back to, like I said, sometimes they just need that person they can call at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, and somebody will answer the phone for them.
Oh yeah.
So, we signed up. I'm that guy, and Jim's that guy too. So
now, do you guys have like a database or whatever for individuals that go to the events and things like that?
We keep track of them when they come to an event, especially for like Pints with Patriots. We keep track. We get their name, their phone number, their email address. We get whatever month they're born in, which doesn't seem like a lot, but my wife loves every month. She will send out a birthday list of happy birthday to whoever's got a birthday that month. And
yeah,
it may not seem like a big deal, but we hear all the time, they'll email us back or text us back, say, hey, thanks for the birthday, card in the mail or whatever it happens. So they see it, and it helps them. So
yeah.
So
you never know when those small acts of kindness are gonna kind of help somebody through a tough time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh man. Well, Chris, you're the guest here. So is there anything in particular you would like to talk about?
No, I hate talking about myself.
He does. He's talking more on this than he does normally.
Yeah. I don't know if Jim told you or not, but I'm actually still in the military. When I turned 48 years old, I tried to go back in the Marines, and they laughed at me. They wouldn't let me back in. So I ended up getting into the National Guard.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still in the Guard now. I just signed. I got 2 years left on my second contract with them. So
Oh, wow.
at the age of 52, I'm still out there
And
kicking
what
raps.
else do you do?
What else do I do? I'm full-time law enforcement officer. I run a training division at our agency. Train we run our own police academy, so I'm in charge of that.
Oh, wow.
And on top of that, and the foundation and the military, I keep a full plate for most of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, no kidding. Do you get to sleep any?
I don't sleep very well.
So how long have you been in law enforcement?
I'm at my 25th active year of law enforcement right now.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Get out of here, dog.
So he never stopped serving.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And I don't know. That's an incredible thing. I think that most veterans have that want to serve. If you didn't have it before you joined, once you join, you start to get that. And I think most veterans want that, and they want to be a part of an organization that's still serving or a part of a group that's still serving. So it's fantastic that you've been doing it this long. Fantastic example.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times we have a conversation with a veteran and they want to come and hang out, but they want to, what can I do? They want something to do when they get there. I'm like, just come and relax, because there's no agenda with anything we do. There's no agenda.
Right.
It's no one's standing up and talking to them in the middle of it. It's just come in, grab a drink if you want to drink, have a seat, let's eat dinner, shoot the shit a little bit, just talk about old times, talk about what's going on. There's nobody's going to interrupt us and say, let me get your attention for a minute. So it's they have a hard time relaxing, I guess would be the thing. They want to continue to serve. It's always, what can I do? What can I do? So,
yeah.
The only time they ever say we need your attention is when they're gifting a quilt of valor.
that's true. Yeah, I forgot that. So that's
Now
it.
what all is involved in that?
So we'll find the veteran the quilt of valor. It's a quilt that's given to veterans who have served, and it's just a way to say, hey, this is kind of like an award for you, and we give it to them in front of their peers, just as a source of recognition for their service.
Nice.
And so we'll read them the story of how quilts came to be, and we'll talk to a little bit about their service, when they served, who they served with, and then present the quilt to them.
No, that's really cool. I like that. Wow. Well, as being in Tennessee, I imagine that it's a pretty veteran-centric area. At least I think so.
We have a ton. I think the last count was 350,000+ veterans in the state of Tennessee. So
no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, we're heavy with veterans.
They are called the volunteer state.
That's true.
Yeah.
So when you say you get together and have dinner and stuff like that, now who pays for the dinner?
We do. Our foundation pays for it.
And how do you raise money in the foundation?
So we've been lucky, and I'm glad to say we haven't received any state or government or federal funding or anything. The community gets behind what we're doing with the veterans, and the community has blessed us with donations enough to pay for everything that we do. We really don't charge a veteran anything at all to come to any of the events that we do. It's all paid for, and the public donates to us.
Okay. And you said, is it the town or the county or who? Just people in the just citizens that donate.
Everybody. I mean, it's no matter where we go. We have one fundraising event a year. And it's at the beginning of each year. We'll do it's called Bourbon and Bow Ties. That's our primary source of revenue. We have a silent auction at that, and whatever money we make off of that is how we set our budget to carry us through. Right. And then on top of that, we have just donations come in all the time from the citizens. When they see what we're doing, they get behind us and back us up.
Awesome. And when do you do the get-togethers? I guess I missed that.
We do it every other week right now. We try to do a Wednesday night, and we try to find a veteran-owned facility to do it in. But it's always on a Wednesday, and it's from 6 at night to 8 at night. And we just pick a location. Like I said, we do it in 8 different counties. So we drive from county to county every week to hold the event.
So are the veterans as well, they're coming from those 8 different counties to one location?
So they don't necessarily, I don't look for like if we're doing one in Knox County, I don't expect anybody from outside of Knox County to come to it. What we try to do is build up the veteran community in that area that we're in. And that way they're self-sustaining. Now we do have people like Jim, he'll travel with us and go to the other locations. But our goal is to get the veterans in that area out of isolation and get them out into the public as well. So we hold the events in different locations, trying to get as many veterans from that area out as we possibly can.
Now, you say you do it, you said every Wednesday. So
every other Wednesday.
Oh, every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday.
Okay, sorry. So every other Wednesday, all the counties get together in their own little spot every other Wednesday, or is it just they wait for you to travel to that location?
No, my wife actually sets the calendar 6 months at a time. So so she just finished up the calendar for the first 6 months of 2026. She's already made arrangements with all the locations. She's made arrangements with food trucks to be there to feed them if we needed a food truck. If it's not a food truck, she's already made the arrangements with the kitchen host to take care of us. So
wow,
yeah, she does a great job of doing it. And then she's already working on the last half of the year right now to make sure we're set with that.
That's a lot of work.
It is. Yeah, it is. But it's worth what we're doing. We're seeing the results of it, so it makes it all worth it. So
definitely.
Wow. I don't know how you have enough time to do any of it. I'm just amazed that you're able to do it, and then your wife is a great piece of gear for you.
She is
be able to help you out.
If she didn't help me out, it wouldn't get done.
That's like most marriages, I think.
Right? Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah.
That's
if
good
you
stuff.
need something done, you just gotta tell Sharon.
Yeah. Yeah. She'll get on it. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, Mark, did you have anything else?
No, I mean, I just want to say it's outstanding of that all the effort you put into that and everything. It's you're doing some phenomenal things. I know a lot of people who've moved to Tennessee, so I'm hoping that they'll are watching this podcast and can find out about you.
For sure, yeah, we'd love to have them come join us at one of the events.
Well, if you don't mind, can you tell us like where can they find you guys? Like, how do they get involved? All those types of things.
So you can always go to our website, it's rockytopvets.org, and you can look us up on Facebook and Instagram, Rocky Top Veterans Foundation. Either one of those are grouped. All of our information is scattered all over that. So.
Okay, you said it was rockytopvets.org, and what was the other?
It's a Rocky Top Veterans Foundation. You can look that up on Facebook. And we have a group. I think there's a couple thousand members on it now.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I must not be a part of that group. I'm going to have to get on the face pages and find it.
Yep. Get on there, find it, and we'll approve you. We keep it. My wife approves everybody that's on it. So we keep out anybody that's trying to scam or sell anything. It's strictly, oh, there you go. Perfect. That's strictly for veterans. We pass information back and forth between other organizations that we know are helping veterans. So we try to share their information as well. But our website has our calendar on there. The events are fairly up to date. We're still getting the this first 6 months Pints with Patriots added into it. So that's probably missing off of it, but it'll keep you up to date on everything there. Or Facebook, honestly, is the easiest way some of our guys around this area keep up with us.
Yeah. No, if I'm a veteran in that area, I see your calendar, I see the events. Do I just show up to the event, or do I need to like RSVP? Like what's the process?
You can. There's an RSVP button on the calendar site when you click on one of the events, but it's not necessary, especially for Pints with Patriots. Now, if it's something where we have limited tickets, then yeah, we'll tell them. We'll make sure that you RSVP so we know to keep your ticket and your spouse's ticket out with you. Like the baseball games, every year we buy 200 tickets every year, and we just give them to the veterans and their families. We don't want them isolating from their families either, so they bring them with them. Even on the pints, we say bring your family with you. That way they're there and they can see what you're getting involved with. They're comfortable. They get to meet us. We get to meet them. Creates that whole family dynamic, and honestly, it creates a little bit of responsibility when they know everybody's counting on each other. So,
yeah, that's a good point, man. You're doing some great stuff out there, you know, Jim. I'm glad you got him on here. So I know it was all last minute though.
I got him on here too. That's okay. He was free. I called him.
Yeah, he caught me. I'm off for the rest of the year, so I don't have anything going on right now.
Oh wow!
Took the rest of the calendar year off.
This is your time to recover from the plethora of hours that you're going to be working in January.
Yeah, January is going to kick off hard. So,
and he also goes back to the meetings for the Marine Corps League now too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you jump back into the Marine Corps League side as well. Not just paying the dues, but jumping in.
I jumped back into the Marine Corps League. I also sit on the a board for the United Veterans Council of East Tennessee. I'm a board member for them. So we're constantly doing that with Reads Across America. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. My wife's a co-coordinator for one of the cemeteries that we sponsor. So we just wrapped that up. You know, so we are every day trying to get
also sponsor Saturday breakfast for veterans too.
Yeah.
So you host Saturday breakfast for veterans?
We host 3. So
3, okay.
The United Veterans Council organizes 17 breakfasts around our area now, and our organization, we're responsible for 3 of them. So we can we get to feed veterans and sit and talk to them and just hang out with them at breakfast. And that's actually how the evening time Pints with Patriots got started. We noticed there wasn't any young generation Marines or Army or Navy. No one was coming in. It was Vietnam, World War II, if there was any of them in that area. But we wanted to get the younger generation out as well. So they won't get up and eat at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning because they have families, they have jobs, their kids are playing sports.
Right.
But Wednesday nights, they'll stop by and hang out and have dinner with you. So
good.
We tried it out. We started off doing that event just once every 3 months. And now, like I said, we're every other Wednesday every month, sometimes every Wednesday, depending on what we can fit into a schedule. So
right. Man, that's an awesome organization. I wish that that would spread across the country even more. You know?
I just need about 50 more of me.
Is that all? 50 more of you. Well, so if you're out there and you're interested in what they have going on there at Rocky Top, and you want to get involved with it and put it in your area, this is the guy to reach out to. So how can they contact you guys? Is there an email on the website or something?
Our email's on the website and our cell phone number's on the website. We don't have an answering service, so we put out my phone number and my wife's phone number to everybody. And so if a veteran needs us, they don't get an answering service, they get us. So it's all on the website.
Yeah. So go to rockytopvets.org. Go check that out. And if you want to start it in your area, that's the guy to talk to. So his number and email's there. So please go and do that. That's freaking awesome. Man. Well, anything else, fellas? No.
I think
I guess everybody's watching the news to see if they catch that killer from Brown University.
Is that
They
the latest one?
surrounded a building.
Oh, they surrounded the building. You said.
Yeah, they've surrounded up in New Hampshire.
Wow, and that's going on right now, huh?
Yes, yeah, it was, but I turned it off.
Yeah. There's been a lot of craziness. I'm telling you, the world is full of crazy. That's for sure.
That is very true.
Yeah. Well,
no, it's just pretty slow right now because everybody's taking time off because it's Christmas. You know, getting ready for the holidays.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Definitely.
You know, and speaking of that, this is the time of the year that a lot of people struggle over the holidays. If they're not around friends, they're not around family, those types of things. That they do a lot of struggling around this time frame.
They do, and we continue to reach out to them, even though we don't have an event going on. We still stay in touch with the ones that we know have some issues. So we'll be making phone calls all around the holiday day, making sure they're good.
Yeah, that's great, man. You're doing some good stuff down there. I appreciate you, Chris. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on here to tell about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything else. We can. I didn't have any other agendas other than having Chris on here. It was last minute, and I apologize. But, you know, if there's anything else you want to talk about, we can talk about it. Nope.
I'm good.
Nope. Okay. I was just throwing it out there, see if anybody did. Hey, again, Chris, thanks for coming on and doing this, man. I'll give you. We do words of wisdom toward the end of this show. So if you're game, we'll play words of wisdom. I'll let Jim go first, and I'll let you go next, and then we'll follow it up with the Sergeant Major. You know, he always goes last, only because he has all the humdingers. So we got to get the humdingers at the end. So
okay.
All right, words of wisdom. All right, Jim, let's start with you, my friend.
All right. So every day you get up, you just put one foot in front of the other and attain your goal.
That's right. One foot in front of the other. I like it. I like it.
Even
All
if
right.
sometimes my leg don't move.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. All right, Chris, down to you. What do you got? Words of wisdom.
Don't be afraid to reach out. You never know who needs to hear from you, so don't be afraid to pick up a phone and see how somebody's doing, and check on them.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Very good. Very good. And that brings us down to it. Man, I still haven't put together an intro for you. I'm sorry. I need to. Anyways, it brings us to the Sergeant Major, the man, the myth, the legend, and his humdingers. So, Mark, what do you got for us?
Okay, good piece of advice. Show respect, even to people who don't deserve it, not as a reflection of their character, but as a reflection of yours.
Man, that's a tough one to go sometimes. That's hard.
Yeah, but you
gotta
know,
pick your hard.
It's true.
Pick your hard.
Yeah, I like pick your heart. I like that.
He is a sergeant major. I'm sure he's had to say.
Yeah, that's why. That's
why. Yeah. I mean, he's done one or two safety briefs too over his career. So
yes.
I love it. I love it. Well, Chris, thanks for coming on and doing this. Thanks for telling us about
Definitely great to meet you. You're doing amazing things.
Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, both you and your wife.
And your wife.
To both
and
of
your
you.
wife.
Yeah. I've got to give her more credit than me. My ideas, and she makes it happen. So
we have to have her on sometime.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you hear her, he gets to be quiet.
Yeah. Oh man, that's good stuff. Well, hey Chris, once again, thanks. I appreciate it. Mark, Jim, thank you guys. I truly appreciate you guys coming on here, regulars. But to all the listeners out there, if you're struggling and need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA does have some great resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net, click on the chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life lost is one too many. I care about you. Chris, Jim, Mark, they care about you. The whole veteran community cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to a buddy you serve with. Ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. One last time, thank you, gentlemen. Truly appreciate it. To everybody out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. Honor the journey and finish the fight.